Hi, Assalamualaikum. Okay, we continue in the part 4, in which we going to cover on the fixed firefighting equipment, in which we have sprinkler system, standpipes, fire alarm system, and fire door. Okay, fixed means that it's permanently situated. Okay, the previous video shows the portable one, in which is easy to carry, but this one is permanently, and it's mostly secured at the dedicated area. Okay, so it also used to eliminate the initial fire. However, the coverage is limited. Okay, sometimes not the whole building is covered, maybe at the pathway or near the exit. And fixed firefighting is also considered as active fire protection. Okay, usually it activated by itself, in which they have sensor. Okay, they have the system to activate the uh, equipment. Okay, and sometimes we can do it manually, in which they have emergency button, in which we can break and push the button to activate the system. And but the fixed fire fighting equipment, it's quite high, the cost of installation, because you need to have a big system. Okay, for example, sprinkler system for the whole building. You have to make sure all the piping, okay, installed properly. Okay, let's look at the fire sprinkler system. Okay, usually on the ceiling, it's discharge water, okay, when it detect fire. Okay, and usually it use the temperature. Okay, detected the temperature, and when the temperature reach at a certain level, so it will activate the sprinkler system. Okay, how it works. Okay, this is our sprinkler system, and there's a bulb here, so it breaks when the heat, okay, from the room, and it will activate the sprinkler, in which the water will come out. Okay, and how fire sprinkler system work. Okay, when fire exceed the predetermined temperature, the gas, okay, inside this bulb will break and allow the plug in the orifice to be pushed out by the pressure of water. So the water will come out from the nozzle here, okay, from the orifice. Okay, now we look at the standpipe. Okay, standpipe is usually we seen this outside. Okay, it's a rigid water piping. Okay, usually we use this for the multi-story building, for apartment, condominium, flats, and also office, school. And it connected to a hydrant or the water supply source. Okay, and manual fire hose connection, okay, to standpipe is needed in order to flow out the water. So they have the standpipe, and bar is like a key to activate or to turn on the pipe. Okay, to let the water flow. Okay, let's see what is actually the system of the standpipe. Okay, these are the one that we seen. Okay, and usually this one is it's sometimes underground, okay, or in the building. So this is the bar. Okay, how to use the standpipe. Okay, so usually firemen will do this. Okay, they have the way, or they have the bar, okay, to turn on the standpipe. So hydrant in the streets are below ground level. The standpipe is connected to the hydrant, and hose, they must have hose to connect to the fire hydrant or the standpipe. Okay, it's important to have the key, because if not, people will misuse this fire hydrant. Okay. Okay, let's look in the fire alarm system. Okay, this one usually we have it in the bigger building. So it can be detect from the smoke, the fire, carbon monoxide as the sensor. Okay, and it's activated automatically when they detect something, heat or smoke. Or sometimes they have option like this one, the emergency button that can be pushed manually. Okay, for example, this one and this one. Sometimes you have to break the glass to activate the button. And then we have alarm here, okay, the siren or alarm or bell, a very loud sound, to make sure that people aware of the sound. Okay, sometimes they use speaker for the alarm system. And then this one, the protection is 24 hours per day. Okay, and usually we use fire drill, okay, to know or to check whether the fire alarm system is working or not. Okay, it's quite loud, the sound. And the purpose of fire alarm system is to give the alarm signal. Okay, sometimes the fire break out at another level, but the whole building will trigger. So it helps other people in other floors to evacuate the building. And to trigger the evacuation activity, okay, to alert the firefighter for the action. Okay, we have lots of type of fire alarm system. Okay, these are the fire alarm device. Okay, first we have the primary power supply, and also we need a backup power supply just in case when there's emergency blackout, so we can still activate, and also it's still working. Okay, so these are the the detector, smoke detector. This is the manually emergency break glass, and so heat detector will send signal, and then it will give the LED flasher, water sprinkler will be activate, and also the alarm will activate. Okay, so fire alarm control panel is very important. The power supply need to have backup. Okay, these are initiating device. Okay, and these are the to give alarm, and also to activate the water sprinkler system. Okay, let's watch the video on the fire alarm.
Fire alarm systems are designed to alert us to an emergency so that we can take action to protect ourselves, staff, and the general public. Fire alarms are found in offices, factories, and public buildings. They are a part of our everyday routine, but are often overlooked until there's an emergency, at which point they might just save our lives. Whatever the method of detection is, if the alarm is triggered, sounders will operate to warn people in the building that there may be a fire and to evacuate. The fire alarm system may also incorporate a remote signal system, which could then alert the fire brigade via a central station. In this video, we will have a look at the structure and types of the fire alarm systems. The brain of the system is the fire alarm control panel. It is the central hub for all of the detector signals to be wired to, and provides a status indication to the users. The unit can also be set up to simulate an alarm for use in routine fire and evacuation drills, so all staff knows what action to take in the event of a real fire. At the core of a fire alarm system are the detection devices, from sophisticated intelligent smoke detectors to simple manually operated break glass units. There are a wide array of different types, but we can divide them into groups, including heat detectors, smoke detectors, carbon monoxide detectors, multi-sensor detectors, and manual call points.
Okay, so these are the fire alarm system. Okay, now we look at the last one is the fire door or fire cut off. Okay, we always see this door and they have the sign for exit. Okay, sometimes they have alarm. You cannot simply use it unless if there's a case of fire, then when you push this lever it will sound the alarm, so you can escape through this door. Okay, the door itself can stop the fire from other area. Okay, at least they slow down the process. Okay, about at least 60 minutes. And the door need to be free of resistance. You cannot lock this door, and you cannot put any obstacle in front of it. Okay, you cannot cover it with other things. Fire door is considered as a passive fire protection system. Okay, the structure of the door is built according to the safety requirement, and the main usage is to slow down the fire propagation. Okay, And this is the one that with the handle. Okay, usually they have a special strip, okay, to make sure that the smoke will not pass through this door. Important parts of the door, we have frame, okay, door close, and then hinges, door handle and lock, and smoke and fire seal. Okay, this one is the red color. It should be red so that we can easily see this. And usually there's a fire extinguisher next to the door. Okay, and also these are the another type of door. Okay, so we already covered the fixed firefighting system, and now these are the question, okay, regarding the two type, the portable and also the fixed system. So we're going to discuss this in the live session. We have quite a lot of question regarding the type of firefighting device. Okay, so next video will show you on the fire protection plan.